Hey y'all, just wanted to share a little something with you guys. Social media is the wild, wild west.
Rivah TV. What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. So I actually saw this on Instagram, and if you are unaware of who this woman is, or you maybe don't recognize her a little bit, this is Salt from the iconic duo Salt and Pepa. You know, we all know it was Salt, Pepa, and Spinderella, but you know, Salt and Pepa. And most recently, she ended up coming online because apparently there was some kind of rumor circulating about her ex-husband, and she wanted to make sure that she came to the forefront and cleared it up. So we're going to go ahead and listen to what she had to say, and then I'm also going to add an additional perspective on this entire situation based off of what the commentary was like in the comment section under this post. So I'm going to go ahead and press play, and we're going to get into the entire conversation.
Hey y'all, just wanted to share a little something with you guys. There's some stuff on YouTube about my ex, basically saying that I have come out and said that he's bisexual, or I caught him with a guy or something like that.
Those are huge allegations, okay? And I believe the reason why she is taking the responsibility to clarify is because apparently the allegations are saying that she's the person who said that. So she's, you know, it is her responsibility to then want to clarify and say, hey, I never said that.
Not true. Total lie. Bold-faced lie. There's no truth to it at all. My ex-husband, who I spoke to and let him know that I would be doing this video on his behalf, is a straight man. And it's not fair that people can just say anything about anybody on the internet, and we have to be able to recognize clickbait, you know, and do real research. So nothing of the sort, and I just want to clear his name because that's not fair, and we should just stop believing everything we hear, because social media is the wild, wild west. Now with this AI stuff, I'm like, is this real? Is that real? Like, you got to question everything at this point and use our brains.
No, it's true. You know, even when people are using like the tools when it comes to thumbnails and stuff like that, and you'll have like, you know, they're morphing people like kissing or stuff like that, and it'll be like, you know, certain men. It's like, dang, this is actually kind of out of control. But obviously, you know, those who know how to decipher what's real and what's fake, you know, are able to. But I could see that a large portion of people are not able to differentiate. It is a dangerous tool. But also, I wanted to talk about the fact that, I mean, I'm a Salt and Pepa fan. I love Salt and Pepa, okay? And to be clear, I love them both, but I really, really loved Salt. I remember that Salt actually had a reality show. Maybe both of them did together, but I remember Salt had a reality show, and it was like, you know, her family unit, even her husband was on there, and I just love her demeanor. You know, the woman that she is as an adult, with poise and grace and stuff like that. I really like her. And I think she exuded a lot of class. I think that, you know, she did blatantly say that this is a rumor about her ex-husband, not her current husband, not her love interest, not the love of her life, somebody who she is no longer romantically involved with. And the fact that she, you know, intentionally came to the internet to clear his name when she didn't really have an obligation to, says a lot about her character. Well, in the comment section of this video, there were women showing their character as well. So here we can see just from the first comment that pops up, ex-husband, I would never deny those rumors. Next comment says, the way the FBI and CIA wouldn't pay me to post this about my ex? Girl, you are Salt from Salt and Pepa. We don't care about him, girl. Next comment says, why is she even addressing these rumors of her ex-husband? Who cares at this point what anybody thinks? It's just letting us know that it's probably true. And since Salt is known, she wants to clean up this mess for him, LOL. Girl, we don't care, to be honest, because who is he anyway? And if he was with a man, oh well, he's not your man no more. Who cares? I really wanted to touch on this briefly Because again, a lot of the women who have this kind of mindset and who are piggybacking off of each other and thinking that this is the right way to go about things just because they're no longer in a relationship, keep in mind, she has children with this man, right? But what a lot of women don't understand is how to not be in a relationship with somebody anymore, even though you guys have children, and not create a toxic situation. She's not berating him. We didn't ever hear her saying nothing on the internet and creating no drama. You know, obviously they have some kind of camaraderie if the two of them were on the phone. And so the fact that she decided to come to her platform and do this to clarify or whatever said rumors are out there, I didn't see them, but obviously they were vast enough that a lot of people saw them. And the fact that, like I said, you know, she decided to do this says a lot about her as a woman. It says a lot about her. And a lot of those women that have that mindset in the comment sections, I can guarantee they either don't have a relationship or they have a relationship with a man who is just there, but that person's not satisfied. They just in it to say that they got somebody. Okay, not because it's so fruitful or so, you know, amazing or wonderful. Like, because if you have that mindset of not understanding peace between two people that built a life together and were together for a plethora of years, that says a lot about you. And then, of course, you know, the blogs decided to post this picture. Obviously, this picture didn't you know, actually show who they are in a relationship. They caught this picture and people were, you know, ragging on him because of that. And so they were in the comments saying things about him again because of said picture. You can see here what says, that last pic with his hand placed like that does not help her case. Next one says, baby, those rumors stemmed from somewhere. Next person says, that last pic is giving proof. I don't know. He looks pretty sweet to me. If we're in an era where a picture of a man sitting down with his wife and whatever angle it was crossed at or whatever the situation is, this picture, to me, I'm going to be honest. I'm a very observant person. I'm a very logical person. The only thing about this picture is just his fingers being spread wide apart. Anything else other than that, I feel like is a reach. But being in an era where women are so quick to emasculate a man, women are so quick to, confirm what somebody else is into based off of a picture that he's in with his wife when he's sitting down and, probably wasn't even ready to take a picture, is absolutely absurd to me. And the reason why is because even if other people jump into the joke or they think it's funny, it creates this space where emasculation is okay. Where making, derogatory claims against, a man's sexuality is okay. And this is the same thing that these women do when they get into arguments with a man. This is the same thing when they run the man off because they're disrespectful, rude, nasty, all of the above, and can't figure out why men can't stay with them. And then they say, oh, they all must be into men. No, it's you. A man, and let's be real. A man doesn't have to pose a certain way or look a certain way, and then that's going to be an identifier of how exactly you're going to know if he's interested in a man. Okay? There's people who can be the roughest and toughest and you would never know. I think that it shows a lot of integrity. And the reason why a lot of women cannot relate is because a lot of women nowadays don't have none. They don't have any. The class, the elegance, the grace that she has, they don't have it. I'm just being real. How do we know this? They don't relate to the queens of yesteryear. They don't relate to Phyllis Rashad when she calls people out. They don't, people who are gracious and have always been, they can't relate to them. They don't look up to them. They don't admire them. They don't respect them because they are no longer the norm. That's the space we're in. It's crazy. Absurd. I respect her for this. 100% I do, because she didn't have to do it. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this entire situation. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you. Rivah TV.